How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We were playing some more Black Green Rock, and I kind of wanted to try a different shell here. Same shell, different shell. As you can see, I'm still running the Invasion of Ikoria package. I think I'm a huge fan of this package. As you've noticed, I've been like making a bunch of content with this specific card in Black Green Rock. For those that watched the last video, we were playing the deck by Joe True that got like third place in the challenge, and it had two Call of the Death Dwellers and three Grists, and the three Grists were really impressive. So I kind of wanted to like merge the two decks and then kind of go from there, right? So we'll have the Invasion of Ikoria. Like, this package with Grist isn't anything new. Like, there's, that Sultai invasion list that won the challenge had one Grist in it. So, like, this isn't anything new. But, like, having Grist, having Witherbloom command to mill the deck, and then, having more mill effects, essentially, to feel the Call of the Death Dweller seemed pretty sick. And then the rest of the deck is, of course, pretty stock. 4 Thoughtseize, 4 Push. I added the 4th Reclaimer back for Call of the Death Dwellers, Tarmogoyf, the usual suspects, 4 Ogres, 4 Masters. The sideboard's really what I was, like, trying to test. And I actually screenshotted, like, all the cards I would want in the sideboard. This would be, like, the maybe board here. The only card is like the second Sheoldred. I would have 2 Sheoldred in the maybe board. So like the cards that I could see in the sideboard is like the Bajuka Bog, a Chalice, the second Duress, the second Force of Vigor, the second Go for the Throat, a Terra Sunder, and 2 Torax. So the cards that we're trying today is a Collector Goof again. I think this is a card I'm hedging against Scales. I think Scales is really popular right now. Alongside Force of Vigor, I think Force of Vigor is just well positioned against all the Scales decks is popping up. But we also, there's just a lot of Tron. I keep running into Tron online, and it's just a match that you just can't dodge anymore, I think. So the list that Joe True had 3 Damping Spears. I had 3 Damping Spear, 1 Collector Oof. Notably, we cut the Inquisitions because Joe Trues didn't have Inquisitions, and I think it's just a correct call to just not running Inquisitions anymore, just because of the fact that everything is just, evoke elementals or, the ring, or just like bigger threats like Murktide. So it makes sense to call Inquisitions to make room for like Call of the Death Dwellers, Grist, go a little bit higher in the curve. But then I would like one, a 5th 6 discard spell. So that's 1 Duress from, which is where I got that from like the Respect the Cats Abzan list. I really like the one. I would even consider 2 Duress in the sideboard, just because against something like Burn, right, you really need those discard spells. I really didn't have Endurance in my sideboard, but then I think just having access to it with Invasion seems really good against like Breach decks, for example. I'm a huge fan of Engineer Explosives, 3 of them. As long as our Creativity and Rhinos just has some presence in the metagame or hammer, like 3 explosives is just like a solid for me. 1 Pithing Needle and 1 Lantern is kind of the staple for urza'ssaga sideboards. And last but not least, I'm trying out 2 Sheoldreds. I did have 2 Torax, like I mentioned, and I'm a huge fan of the Torax. But today we're going to bring back the Sheoldreds. I know this is a card that I was testing a lot with the One Ring. And eventually it just got cut. It just ended up being better having, like a Haywire Might or, something along those lines. But now that Up the Bean Stalk is been legal, I think I really want to try the Sheoldreds again, just because, if they have the Up the Bean Stalk, we can't like outgrind them, obviously. Like 4-color, we're never able to outgrind them in general. So now that they're drawing all these infinite cards, I think Sheoldred's a key piece to at least trying to combat in that matchup. It might be better as Torax, but it's something that I just want to try again. I don't know if the Sheoldreds will be good, just because they have Solitudes, of course, but again, this is something I would try because there's already a lot of Solitude targets. They want to take out Reclaimer. They want to take out Tarmogoyf. So again, I think Sheoldred is just a card that, again, I just want to try it. I don't really know how it's going to perform, but it's something I want to see since the metagame or the 4-color decks have changed a little bit. So we'll see how it goes, and then we'll go from there, because there's a lot of moving parts that we are testing today or trying this invasion call, like abomination, I guess, of packages, and then just a bunch of sideboard cards that we're trying out, like I said. So as long as there's invasions, there's Grists, there's the boon commands, and there's Elves Reclaimers, like more green cards, The Force of Vigors seem worth it as well. So, see how it goes. Round 1. On the play. Cool. Cool. Ball into 6. Ball into 5. Are we against Tron? If we're against Tron and they go like turn 1 Expedition map, this hand's actually pretty decent. Just because we can Witherbloom command Expedition map, and then we have the Beseiju, and then we have a Tarmogoyf has a quick clock. Like, this actually isn't. This is actually like one of the best hands we could probably ask for if we are against paired against Tron, and it could be because they have 5 cards in hand, so it wouldn't be surprising. Blooming Marsh. Not what I was expecting. Oh, against Elves. Okay, well, this Witherbloom command is still very good here. Fetch land off the top wouldn't be the worst, just because then we're guaranteed to Witherbloom command a land back. I'm definitely going to mill myself. So... No, we just drew another basic. That's fine. So we will kill, mill myself, kill you. Let's see if we get value out of this Witherbloom command. That's not the worst. Okay, we completely whiffed. Okay, that's fine. We did grow this Tarmogoyf to a 4/5. If we draw a Fatal Push or a Thoughtseize, that'd be the best draw, because we can go urza'ssaga, Tarmogoyf, and then like double spell essentially. Oh. Guess we got a Haywire Mighted. Yeah, okay. So we're against presumably Elves. I think we want to board in all of the explosives. I can see Pithing Needle. Hailmire can come out. I think the Grist can probably come out. They don't use the Graveyard. Spellbound can come out. Yeah, I don't think I want any of these other sideboard cards. Explosives, Needle. I think I can see trimming a Grist. Oh, I could cut all the calls too, actually, since like they don't kill any of our stuff. So if that's the case, do I want to board it back in the Grist? Maybe the Haywire stays. Maybe they run like Shaper Sanctuary, and like maybe I want like a Haywire Might, for example. But they run like Shaper Sanctuary, and I already have like Witherbloom command. Let's keep the Grist. But if we see like a Shaper Sanctuary or something, then we can board on the Haywire Mites. Let's try that. She's just chilling. Straight chilling. Put them all into 6. It's good for us, of course. My wife is having a girls' night, so I was playing with her all day, and then I grabbed some food, ate some food, and I think she's a little pooped, which is good. Cool. I'll wish my stick. Okay. I'll probably Thoughtseize here first. Having another land would be fine. Okay. Hopefully they just have a bunch of 1s. That would be ideal, and we can just like eat everything away. They do not. So this EE is actually kind of trash. So I guess I just take this Archdruid. Take this Archdruid. I could play this Hexmage, and it stonewalls their board, and so they probably have to decay it. They can't even cast Abrupt Decay here with this hand. Oh, I guess they can with the most Mystic, sorry, but like that's pretty good resource exchange for us. Okay. So go to 15. I'll go to 14 after the fetch. Yeah, even if I like draw a Tarmogoyf or something, I would rather Still play as Hex Mage just because it's just better bait against their Abrupt Decay. We could take 4 by play Grist. I don't have any removal spells, unfortunately, so their hand is Abrupt Decay, Unknown. If they Abrupt Decay and they take 3, that's like perfectly fine. I don't want them to draw a Lord. Lord would be the worst. They're decaying my Hex Mage. Okay. So as long as we dodge a Lord here, we're in a decent spot. Urza'ssaga doesn't change. Or sorry, Invasion doesn't really change anything. Mill here. We keep milling invasions. It's funny. It's another decay. Oh, is this a Lord? Oh, okay. That's not good. Man, I really need to remove a spell for this Archdruid. Attack me. I'll take this. Tarmogoyf. So I guess I'll minus, kill the Archdruid, play Tarmogoyf, and I could take 2. They whiffed on a land here, so presumably that last card is something. So a lord off the top would win. I'm bluffing Fatal Push here. Okay. Oh, they have they had to top deck the elf. Damn. Okay. Okay. That sucks. I think I'm gonna run it back. I don't think there's any changes I want to make here. On the play. Okay. we have the Witherbloom command, which is nice. They've mulled into every game. I feel kind of bad. Want them to lead on a Mana Dark. That would be most ideal. Most ideal. Opponent's tanking. Claymore. Taking what card to bottom? Again, Mana Dork would be the best case scenario for me here. That's not a mana dork. Push. Oh, I should put Overgrown Tomb. Kind of just like zoned in on something, and then I just like, I'll just play a swamp. That's really bad. That was lucky. I can't engineer explosives for 3, so that's kind of awkward. Okay. Is it worth E for 1 here? Do I want to lose my Reclaimer? I feel like I want to E for 1. Yeah, I think I E for 1. Like, they're stuck on mana, they can't play a Lord. It sucks losing my Reclaimer here, but I think it's fine. And even if they just play a Lord, I can just, like, Dino Time, and that's fine. Okay. Okay, not the worst. They could tap 3 here. I'm going to Witherbloom command. That's pretty good. That's cool. Yeah, Elves was a really, really popular deck back in the day. It's like the presence of Ren and 6 really fucked this deck over, unfortunately. That's just what's unfortunate. In theory, I could Bowmasters or Wolf Token and then double block the Elite, and then they'd have no board. Kind of want to hope that they crack the Peatland here. That'd be ideal. I'm scared they may have Abrupt Decay. But if they like Abrupt Decay my Bowmasters, that's fine. So you've effectively answered they're doing is elite. They can't Coco into a Lord or anything. I think this is a fine trade. I don't think they'll crack the Peat land. They need the 4th land for Coco. I feel like their hand is Abrupt Decay. Or multiple Cocos. I think I'll still get Dino Time. They could, I guess, decay the invasion, but... Land, creature, no sorcery. Glyph's just here, so 4 or 5. Okay. Interesting. At this point, I feel like I get Tarmogoyf now. I could get Reclaimer. Just like win the long game that way. Could just get Reclaimer going. Tarmogoyf would end the game the fastest. Let's get the Reclaimer, actually. I'm gonna try to outgrind them at this point. Okay. That's a lot less scarier without a board presence. I'm gonna try to get lands in the graveyard just so Reclaimer can attack sooner. Guess I didn't need to do this right now, but I just kind of want to F6. Okay. That's really bad for them. Another Saga. I have this smells like a collected company in their hand, that they're just like rotting. Yeah, this is a collected company for sure. For sure. I don't think my opponent knows about Reclaimer. Turning it into 3/4. Two, 3. Guess I'll get a 1, 2, 3. I'll just like Blooming Marsh. I guess I'll get Springleaf Drum. How bad is this collector company? How bad is this collector company? I could make a construct and then pithing needle something. Cool. 2 Call the Death Dwellers. We'll keep this on the draw, I think. This is a monkey. It's maybe a monkey. Yep. I wonder how good Call is in this matchup. Would he like creatures off the top? Because then we can start, you know, getting the creatures removed and then bring back a Call. How's it going, Hoist? I think in this deck I'm not playing any. Yeah, I don't think I'm playing any Wilds of Enduring cards in this specific list. Yeah, I'm not playing any. I'm adapting to it. Like, I'm playing Sheoldred just to see if I can, like, tag Up the Bean Stalk, right? Cauldron is the new meta. Yeah, you know, it's not a bad call. I was like, someone in my Discord was posting about. I ended up finding it was like Dak Fading. They like brewed up a fuck, dude. Oh my god, I wanted to take EI. That's really annoying. Like, that's just like Moto just lagging. Ugh, it's so annoying. There's a list that had like Dothy Voidwalkers, what else was in there? Grist. It was like 4 Grist, 4 Dothy Voidwalkers. It was like playing all the Grist, just to like maximize it. But okay, so we have the Call of Death Dwellers combo here. I just wish I took their expressive iterations, but are they gonna counterspell this? The call looks great here, even though I misclicked. They would have 2 Unholy, either a Bolt or Heat as our last 2 cards. Very good. Okay, I got Justice here. Murktide Regent. Guess I'll take the EI now. I kind of want them to just slam a Murktide here. I think they will. Hopefully they didn't draw Spell Pierce. That is the card that would kind of fuck us here, but finally get to Orcish Bowmasters. Bring back Orcish Bowmasters with Call of the Death Dwellers. That's what this all hype is all about, right? So no Spell Pierce one time. No, it'd be Bowmasters and a Reclaimer. I get 2 cards and kill a Murktide. Put a Deathtouch on a creature. This one. Put a Menace counter on a creature. I guess. This one. Boop. I feel like they're gonna kill this Bowmasters. I have it so like that's why I'm putting in the Menace counter on. I'm kind of distributing it. Yeah, see. Oh, I get to do it again. I get to do it again. I get to do it again. Okay, this card. Okay. Yes. I'm a fan of this card. I want them to heat my Reclaimer and play a Death Shadow. They topped with Preordain. They're bolting my Reclaimer. Okay. So they have Unholy Heat as their last card. Oh, they discard. They have no cards in hand. Oh. Interesting. Oh. Okay. Well, it's time to race, I guess. Do I Grist or do I Dino Time? I think I Dino Time. Looks like all the removal is red based. I'm gonna do it now. Cool. This can't get heated or bolted. So versus Tarmogoyf would be land, creature, sorcery, instant, just a 4/5, so it can't get Unholy Heated. You can't get Terminator Approaches. They do have a Black Splash, but okay, okay, I see what the hype is about. Now I understand. Now I understand. Murktide. We saw Ragavan Murktide, right? So like, do I really? All I care about is like an endurances, I guess. I could see Sheoldred too. So like we can cut a Haywire Might. Do we want Lantern? They have Unholy, so I guess the answer is yes. Go for those, seems good. Do we just cut the Witherbloom commands? I can see Duress as well. I don't, just because of like counterspell interactions. It does attack Murktide, but it attacks like everything else. I can go like this and cut the Witherbloom commands, because those commands are like not the greatest. And then like their removals and counterspells already fuel my graveyard like with creatures, so like I can just keep. Do I want one Sheoldred? Like Sheoldred seems good in this matchup. I just don't know if I want. I kind of want like one copy, but I just don't know what to cut. Maybe I just cut an Invasion. do that. So I think our curve isn't messed up either. I love Dwarf Dweller. Bowmaster saw someone doing her store once, and when it happened, it looked so... Yeah, it was really good there. Like, I literally just 3-for-1 to our opponent. Like, I killed the Murktide. They both removal spells. and that was really good. that call of death was so good. I brought back a Reclaimer, and it just like, oh my god, it was like a 5-for-1. Really, literally a 5-for-1, right? I brought back like the Bowmasters killed the Murktide, and then it ate 2 removal spells, which is crazy. Lantern. Do I go Reclaimer here or go Lantern? I think I'll go Reclaimer. It forces them to like interact with me. I wonder what the black splash is for. We didn't see any black cards. No Thoughtseize, no Fatal Push, no Terminate, no Death Shadow. And Holy Nature. How about an untap land? Perfect. I want to like bluff Bowmasters. I don't want to represent Bowmasters. It's kind of obvious, but like... Oh, is it just Bowmasters? Interesting. Okay. It's pretty good. I may have to like Lantern here. It's kind of awkward. It's a bold move, Cotton. That's a bold move. Bold move versus my Bowmasters. I am a little naked to a Murktide here. It would be a 6/6 Murktide. I can get Shadow Spear. I think and I could just Hexmaze the Murktide too. So I think I'm just gonna pass. Try to just stick to my game plan and like make constructs, and not the other way around. And they're gonna be super scared of Call of the Dwellers now. Ledger Shredder. Okay. Oh, they have the Murktide. Fuck. Young Peasy, thank you for the raid. Really appreciate it. How was your stream? Hope it went well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What were you playing? They're gonna slam a Murktide here. How's it gonna potch? Nice. Hexmage just for Invasion of Ikoria. Makes a 8/8 beater. Yeah, for the battles, exactly. Exactly. Tarmagod. Don't think I can make a construct here. think I'll get Lantern. I think I'll get a Springleaf Drum here. Right? So I have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll push the Shredder. Actually, I only have access to 3 mana. Yeah, so I'll get Springleaf Drum. So let me push the Shredder first. Play Lantern, play Hex Mage, and then I can attack with this Construct. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Oh, sorry, I was muted. I guess I was able to kill the Shredder. But here now I can like shrink the Murktide. And this is the versatility of the Vampire Hex Mage too. Like we just killed the Murktide. Now we're just like a dominating board presence here. They have 1 card in hand. They have to force. Would they pitch with the Force Vigor or a negation of Preordain? Now it's like this Connive is not a May either. So I kind of want to them to Connive. Bolt my Bowmasters, okay? Yeah, I guess I could have done that. That too. I guess I would have been a little more proactive. You're right, you're right. Now I have a 6/6 orc army. So this is a spot. Oh. Or aggro. Okay. Was not expecting that. Was not expecting that. Because now we go wide. I'm not gonna double spell here. I want them to draw Bowmasters. Just so they draw a dead card. That'd be funny. Oh. Kahira. That's not good. On the draw. Whether it's elementals or control or both. It's not what you want to see. Especially with Fatal Pushtron. I'm gonna play this just because I feel like it's gonna beat a removal spell. And then I can play Saga Thoughtseize next turn. They ran in 6, that sucks. Yeah. Maybe I should have done Thoughtseize for that. I don't know. I just feel like I need to establish board presence, right? I could also just like... Oh, that's so good for me. Wow. Don't force. What are you doing? Time warp. So I don't hate a black source off the top. I can Thoughtseize plus Vampire Hexmage. What was the fetch land that they brought back? Wooded Foothills. Okay. That's the card they played. Probably bring him back. Okay. 5 cards in hand. Probably not winning this game. It's not good. It's a card that we did not know about. It's kind of clutch, I guess. Fetch land would be ideal, because then I can just kill Omnath. Oh, we're just stuck on black mana. I guess I could kill the Wren later. I could Grist. I could go Boseiju, play second Boseiju, Grist, kill Omnath. Just keep this one. Push that. Grist. If I mill a land, I can take down the Teferi. But not mill a land. That's most unfortunate. Most unfortunate. Gotta hope that they just like have lands. That's all they have. If they draw Solitude or anything, Fury, I'm just like absolutely buttfuck, so. Time Warp. So they drew Time Warp. And they have like 5 lands in hand. Yeah, they're just gonna. God damn it. Some Needle. So they had Teferi, Force, Renin 6, Omnath. I feel like I want to board on these cards. Call seems fine. I think Fan seems fine. I need to board out 4 cards. Haywire could probably get cut. I don't think they're on Leyline Binding. Could probably trim a Witherbloom command. Oh, we want the Might for the One Ring. I'm dumb. Sorry. Maybe we don't want the Spell Bomb then. Guess I can trim a push. Or 2. It's only Omnath. It's really only Omnath that we're killing with push. I can see cutting 2. Yeah. I feel like we were very close to turning the corner there. I just didn't know they could draw second Time Warp. That could have like Hexmage's the Ren next turn. Shadow Spirit's kind of a dead draw. Okay, that's better. They also ball 1 to 6. Actually, I guess I could have boarded out Shadow Spear. Board out Shadow Spear, bring in a Spell Bomb. Even a Collector, maybe, but Collector seems kind of bad. I'm not gonna get Saga yet. Kind of want to snag the Ren Stick with Witherbloom command, so that's why I'm not playing Saga this turn, because I'll pop out the Witherbloom command next turn. Okay. Same thing. Uh, do I want to get him for 3? I think I have revolt triggers already. I can just get the. What am I thinking? I have the Verdant Catacombs in hand already. How's it going, Urbo? Welcome. Kahir in hand. My limited knowledge of Spanish. I think you're saying, what is up? How am I? What? How am I playing? With my limited knowledge of Spanish. Draw. Nice. Play Omnath. Play Omnath. Go to 8. Okay. Go to 6. This is exactly why I want a Sheoldred. This is really good data here. This is really good data. It's good data. Okay. This is exactly what I wanted. This is so good data here. Oh, I should have pushed it. Fuck. I wasn't thinking. I should have pushed it out on the stack. I got too excited. Because I wanted to get value off this construct here. But that was probably like not the correct play. It just is the incorrect play. Ooh, got lucky. Got lucky. I should have pushed instead of getting the construct. But that's like the Sheoldred versus Turak argument right there. Sheoldred is just that's exactly what I wanted to see. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Do I want anything different post board? I don't think so. I think 2 push is fine. I think we want the Witherbloom command just for the stupid Beanstalk card, probably. Yeah, I don't think we want Shadow Spear. I think we just want Witherbloom command. Miranda's the Ren and 6 as well. Like, before, like, it would only tag Ren and 6, but the fact they run Bean 2 makes the stock for Witherbloom command a lot higher. This hand, I think I have to mulligan. It doesn't do anything. This hand's a lot better. I don't know what that means, Sabbath. I apologize. Let me Google Translate that shit. The fuck? It detects as Japanese? What the hell? I don't know what it's saying. I don't know what that means. Someone help me. I'll keep bottom invasion, I guess. Well, the hope is they just keep like a Ren and 6 hand, like that's like reliant on Ren and 6, and we can just like duress them. They have double Ren and 6, but they can't cast it. Wow. They have no fetch land either. I think I'll take the one. I think I'll take Ren. With the Thoughtseize the One Ring eventually anyway. I think I'll just take the One Ring. No fetch line off the top. That's not a green source. That is not a green source. Grist. And most importantly, not a fetch land either. So Tef. Kahir in hand. Sheoldred. I think I'm going to be more mana conscious and do this line. Don't hit a land here off the top. So we curve Duress into Tarmogoyf into Grist into Up the Bean Stalk. Okay. Their hand is Kahira, Force, Ren, Ren. Witherbloom command. So I'll Thoughtseize first. and his ass. I guess I could just take Kahira. Because that way it's a blocker, and then they can't Solitude next turn because this is a tap land. So they take 6. And then a Witherbloom come in, bring up like a land and Sheoldred the following turn. Guess I'll get Blooming Marsh. Two can talk. So now Solitude is not an out. They need Leyline Binding. And then I have Sheoldred back up. Need Omnath. Cycle. Okay. You're very close. You're very close. Evoke Fury. Pitched Wren. How's it going, Gan King? Groceries. Have I tried most of journaling? I have. I've actually have a couple videos of on my YouTube. I think that they're pretty good. They're a lot better than you think they would be. They don't want to fetch shock into... Oh, they can't fetch shock. That's funny. So the Sheoldred is going to kill them. I think they're pretty decent. If I blow the Planeswalker, my second Grist, that would have been lethal. But this, I just love how this Force River just rotting in their hand. For lethal! That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. Great data. Thank you, Sheoldred. Thank you. Yes. And also, like, the thought process of, like, Up the Bean Stalk is a lot better. Sorry, Witherbloom Command's a lot better because of, like, Up the Bean Stalk, right? Like, just, like, these little things that just kind of, like, put everything together is just nice to see. How's it going, Matt? Tarmogoyf eats bean decks for days, just like... Does, is just like... They have Gigantha in hand. I think I'll go basic Swamp. Mutagenic Growth. Do I have to take this growth just so I can kill this channeler? I have go for the throat for it, but I feel like if I take their growth, they're just not going to play the channeler out until they have Delirium. But then that just slows them down so much. And they're just like literally not doing anything. I kind of want to take this growth. I've never... it's like, I think this is the first time I've ever taken Mutagenic Growth with Thoughtseize. But I think it is the correct call here. They literally just like don't do anything. That's fine too. Breach is kind of scary, but they're thinking. They're like, do I play this channeler out? They draw a backup growth. That would suck. I got punished for not going Overgrown Tomb because I kind of gotten double Reclaimer here. That sucks. The first one's kind of free because I can just call it back. So they have land instant. They drew the second land, so now they can EI. They don't EI. I'm going to Witherbloom command. They're going to bolt me in response to try to hit a creature or sorcery. Wait, no, they can't even... I don't understand. I think I'll go Peatland just so I can get... Thing is, this Breach is going to be so good soon. I think I have to get Saga here just to get my Spell Bomb soon. Yeah. I don't think Reclaimer really matters here. I can just play Reclaimer next turn. I could also just call here too. I could just like go Reclaimer, play Bowmasters, but I really need to get like Spell Bomb ASAP. Okay. I think I'll go Reclaimer. I think I'll go Reclaimer. Hold up, go for the throat. Soul's sure. Preordain. So they have... I could Bowmasters here. I don't think so, actually. I think I just want to make sure the Soulscar Mage gets off the table. Because then I can call back the other one. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna let this go. Humana, 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 humana. I love that name of that fish in Hawaii. The humu humu nuku nuku nuku. Humu humu nuku nuku. They bottomed. They don't attack. Okay. So I will throat this. So I will... Ooh, another call. That's actually really good. So I will float a mana. Get a Spell Bomb. Call back Ochre's Bowmasters and Elvish Reclaimer. This is pretty good. I'll put a death counter on that. Menace counter on that. Kill this. Pretty good. Pretty good. That's gross, yeah. Okay. Nice. Draw a card, baby. Draw a card, baby. And this has Deathtouch too. Bye. Bye. I'm on board with this card. Holy shit. Oh, mercy. Oh, love it. Alright, Ace Explosives, Endurance, Lantern, Haywire Might seems a little sus. The Witherbloom commands are also kind of sus, to be honest. Push. I want all the Thoughtseize. I know they're like a burn deck, but like, I think having like the creatures earlier Thoughtseize is kind of relevant. I could see like maybe like swapping Thoughtseize for the rest, but like, I think more importantly, like Withering Clan doesn't kill any of their creatures other than Darcy. But we already have like Bowmasters. So I think I'm gonna cut the Grist as well. Keep the calls, because like our creatures just die in this matchup anyway. I think Shadow Sphere is important. I wonder if I should do a 3-1 Thoughtseize to Rust split here. We have a lot of creature removal. And Thoughtseize just like obviously taxes our mana a bunch. I could also just like add a duress, but I don't know what I want to remove. Because the creatures are the most important aspect of this matchup. We have enough Graveyard Hate, but yeah, I think I want to add in the Sheoldred on the play mat. I don't think I want it on the draw, because on the draw I don't think we can keep like clunky 4-drops. I can see an argument for like swapping a Invasion for a Sheoldred. I think this is sufficient maybe, because like we're always gonna get like his lower right or Vampire Hexmage. Maybe I'll do a split like this. It's just like biting her toy now. Auto removal, Saga. I could kind of play around Blood Moon if I wanted to. Pull Ball to 6 as well, so it's a good sign for us. We just gotta hope that they just only have like the pair creatures, and then we can try to. This is a prismatic ending, I guess. Prowess. Okay. Double Bobble. Good. I don't think they run Spell Pierce. I didn't see it. They targeted me, so they know I'm drawing a Thoughtseize. I think there's a spot where I actually think I Thoughtseize here. They're targeting me. Oh. Aaron's pretty bad. I think I'll take that Wear Tear. Because of our Saga, of course. Did they hit a blue source in their top two draws? Sorry. They did. So their hand is Prismatic, Ending, Unknown, Unknown. I'll probably play Catacombs and play Saga the turn after. Oh, they top. That's not good. Oh, they're going aggro. That's fine. 12 is fine. Reclaimer. So I will fetch Forest now at this point. Say Reclaimer. Push. Bait out this Prismatic Ending that our opponent has. Next turn I can go Lantern, go for the Throat. So much has happened in this game because they're just like bobbling and preordaining. It's like it's only turn 3. It's crazy. It is crazy. Oh, they top again. That's not good. So they're gonna Prismatic Ending here, which is fine. So we get to untap. GSY13. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Backup Reclaimer's good. I'm just gonna play out my hand, I think. So I'll go Lantern. They only have one creature, so that'll shut off Delirium. Go Reclaimer. Play against this fine. I haven't found it too troublesome. I wonder if they had kept the Breach or something on top, and now they're like regretting it. Because that is how they kind of get out of this game, because we are like outgrinding them, that's for sure. In the tank. Sprite Dragon. I'll just do this now. If they had made a Generator, they would have just done it. Man, these Bowmasters have been so good this week. they usually don't take out creatures, but they definitely did here. So they drew a land for turn. I'm assuming they'll get a Gigantha in hand. I don't know what the last cards could be. Could be triple bolt or something. That sucks. Wear tear sounds alright. Reclaimer. So last card, just Underworld Breach. That would be best case scenario for us. That hurts. Our last card being go for the third is nice though. Swiss Spear. Okay. Clutch Straw. How's it going, Danny? Six. Six plus. So they go 6, 4. Trying to figure out how I lose this game. If they go like Swiss Spear into like double bolt, that's 9. Swiss Spear into double. Mutagenic Growth is 9. We have Breach covered. I think I just send him with everything. if I go for the throat this and then send him with everything, they go to 5, and the next turn I can, if I draw another land, I can crack a land, get a third land in the graveyard, and then like push something if I draw a land. I'm just trying to do if I want to end the game right now or next turn. But I also, if I draw a fetch land next turn, then I have lethal then too. I think I'm gonna be a little bit safe. I'm gonna throw the Swiss Spear. Attack with everything except the Orc Army. Everything but the Reclaimer, actually. I think I should... No, I should send it with everything. I should send it with everything. Because, like, they have... Like, the only way they can't kill me when I'm at 10, I don't think. Famous last words. Let's just try to end the game. Okay, land's a good thing for us. Land is very good for us. Okay. Land is very good for us. Lost in top 8? Oh man. That's a good showing though, Danny. Congrats. Top 8's never a bad thing. I feel like people post on Twitter and they're like so sad about like top 8ing, and I'm like, I don't think that's a I think top 8ing is still a very big accomplishment. Even if it's just an artsy thing. Yeah, exactly. Like you cash, you profited, like fetch land would be the best. No dice. No dice. So now that I have like nothing in hand, we have a lantern in play. I think I can just push this now and be safe. Them fetching is, I think, incorrect, because now they're dead to, like, their preordains don't do anything. Oh yeah. I think if you're playing the game and you top 8 something and you're not happy with that, I don't think your mental state in the game is the best, in my opinion. 4-0, baby. Yeah. On the draw. Oh, we're against creativity. Fuck me. Nazis. Springleaf Drum's not ideal. Oh, the creativity matchup is a little rough. We're gonna just go Overgrown Team Reclaimer. So I was like, I hope he doesn't bother. Yeah, Cat's like, this is food, right? This is food, right? So we desperately need a Bowmasters here. Just to be able to like tag the tokens, the dwarf tokens here. Yeah, I mean, whenever you mix a dog and a cat, it is always Valakut. What the fuck? Dwarven Mind, Valakut, Stopperground. What the fuck are you playing right now? Interesting. Boat guy! But my boat. All the boats. Persist build with Valakut, though? That's the first time I've seen that. Witherbloom Command. I wish I tagged a red in 6, but... I literally can't interact with... If they have creativity, I literally can't interact with it. So I think I'm just going to go Drum Might Pass. Interesting. Well, hopefully they don't have creativity here. They have another bolt. Witherbloom Command is a sorcery. So I cannot kill it. Land. Fatal Push. I think I'm going to Witherbloom Command. Mill myself. Drain for 2. Hit a call. So just so I can protect myself against creativity. Yeah, Primeval. I might call the Death Dwellers next turn. Looks like they're going for creativity here. Or not. Looks like they are. That Fatal Push draw was so clutch. Holy shit. That is not a creativity. Okay. I may Invasion for a Bowmasters here. Yeah, I'm gonna Invasion for a Bowmasters. So search. Got a Bowmasters. Target that. Can't attack. I can attack my invasion, which is kind of funny. They already spent 2 bolts, so. Three mana. Three mana. 3 mana. 3 mana. I'm gonna check my dog real quick. I don't know where she went. Are you done playing with your toy? Are you done playing with your toy? Are you done playing with your toy? Gotta brush you today. I need to brush her like every day. Okay. Ping you. Ping invasion. The One Ring again. Oh, they drew Scapeshift. Oh, man. Oh, man. That 18 too. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Man. Okay. So Scapeshift was not on my radar for cards for my sideboard. I think I'll put this in. Add in explosives. Man, my opponent said they drew exactly perfect on the draw too. They said they misclicked, so it is what it is. Grist is something I might keep post board if they slam an Archon or something. I definitely want to be able to have a way to tutor for it and kill something. So I think I can trim one. Probably cut all the pushes, if not most. Oh, we don't. Are they on persist? I don't think so. So we'll go like that. The friend is actually the person that I played their list, which is funny enough. This is really only for Ren and 6. Yeah, I don't think we saw black sources. Stomping Ground, Valakut. We got Doramine. I don't think they're on the persist version. I think I can safely remote the spell bomb. Maybe like we keep 3 push for Doramines, but that seems a little loose. Maybe we want like a 2-2 split, maybe a 1-2 split. If that. We already have the explosives. Maybe we go like this. Oh, we want Needle actually. So I just cut all the pushes. Needle for the 1 ring. Could also go for Oof, but I think Oof and explosives is kind of a nombo. God, the fact that we are at 18 was just such a kick in the teeth. Hopefully my sideboard was submitted. It was. I don't know how different that game would have been if I was on the play too. This is aggressive enough, I think. Yeah. One of my fetches was not a fetch. But, like, the thing about this is, like, we need the fetches for Reclaimer, Witherbloom Command. So... I mean, either way, I think we got great data this league, so I'm pretty happy with where we are at. Even if we lose this Scapeshift match, like, I think we got great data moving forward. I'm very happy with how this league has performed. So, Melodic Miner, yeah! No faith, huh? No faith. No faith. Bowmasters. Do I get... Ooh, do I get... I think I get Saga here, actually. I think that's our way to cook his clock. And then if they try to bolt my Reclaimer... And I can like start attacking next turn. So this is where double fetch is actually good for me. I did it twice, Melodic. I did it twice. They're too drunk. Get... I was like, can you do that again for game 3? I'm playing for the 5-0. I was like, just kidding. I wish Reclaimer is indeed the new Goif. That's so funny. Alright. So guess we just run it back. Just run it back. Run it back. You believe in the 5-0 now? I don't know about that. Came too late for the prediction. I think I have to mulligan this. Like, I feel like these Bowmasters don't really do anything. It's kind of a racing situation. I guess I could get Saga going too. Yeah, I think we have protection against the creativity too. I'm gonna keep this. It's probably incorrect, but I want to keep this. bolt, that's fine. They said not this time. That's funny. So they can go land. So they can't technically they can't creativity for 2, so I don't need to play this explosives yet. I will Bowmasters them at their turn for sure, unless they try to go for creativity. Please go for it. Oh, they did not go over it. Shooting Orc. Doesn't die. What's my skincare routine? Being Asian. Being Asian. Don't have a skincare routine. That's also the lighting too, I think. Okay. I think I Bowmasters here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I could call here. I just died to Scapeshift anyway next turn. Because I have 7 lands. So I feel like I just like call and then present lethal next turn. They didn't do anything this turn. Yeah, I think I want to just commit to the board. I could also Pithing Needle name 1 ring too. Yeah, Pithing Needle name 1 ring. Because like I'm at 18. I could try to go to 19, but then I have to crack a fetch here. So I go back down to 18. And I definitely want to call here. Deathtouch on Bowmasters. Menace on this one. Shoot you. Five. Oh, they have it. Eight mana. Oh. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. Make him do it. Sorry, believers. Sorry, believers. Yeah, some sort of creativity Scapeshift list. Hey, what's wrong? I know, my dog's pissed. She's like, why? Why do we lose this game? Yeah, she wanted the 5-0. Okay. We'll do the recap together. Sag. Sag 4-1. Sag 4-1. Oops. Smash predictions. Shoes.com. Sag 4-1. So, we went 4-1, which is good data. I don't normally like to gather too much information from like wins and losses, especially with leagues and stuff, and playing like a brew. I feel like it's by feel. We beat Elves. We beat Breach. We beat like this Grixis / Black. It's like blue red Murktide. We beat 4C Bean, which is really good data. And then we lost to Scapeshift, which is what are you gonna do about that? I really think that this mix of like Call of Death Dwellers and Invasion of Ikoria can work, and I think that's something that's been proven. The thing that I was really worried about is like having this kind of a clunky base here with a bunch of threes, and then this is kind of like a 4, so we're very top heavy. But that being said, I think 3 Witherbloom as command is a really good way to bridge that gap because it can ensure a land drop. Witherbloom command has proven to be very, very, very good in the meta, just being able to tag like Up the Bean Stalk, for example. I feel like against the 4C decks, Witherbloom command was not that great before Wilds of Indrain. But now that the Beanstalk's there, they have Ren and 6 and Witherbloom command, so I really like having that addition. I can see Force of Vigor coming in just to tag Leyland Binding and Up the Beanstalk. So I think having one copy seems fine. Collective is for scales, of course, but we didn't play against that. I think the Elves is a good matchup. The Fair Beach was a good matchup. The Scapeshift was a bad matchup that we lost. We lost to 4C Bean, which is a bad. Oh, we beat 4C Bean, but that's a bad matchup. And that matchup was really good, solved by Sheoldred. I think it's really good day to have Sheoldred, which was So again, like I mentioned earlier, I want to see on paper when they have more card draw, as in Up the Bean Stalk. I want to see if Sheoldred uh, improves that matchup, and it has. The Sheoldred won both games, which is crazy. So I this could be a track, but they just draw so many cards that discarding two cards around just don't really doesn't really do anything. And of course they have the One Ring, so kind of negates the discard effect. So I think swapping that for Shooter, I think, is a good swap there. Especially when we can have like Haywire Might and Force of Rigor, like because that's their answers with it with like One Ring, so or with Leyline Binding, we can tag that. They solid too, that's whatever. So the main takeaway I think too is Grist has felt really really good. Grist felt great in the Joe True list we played last stream, and it felt great again today. And being able to like tutor for it with Invasion was something that we had access to in the past, and we can do it again here. Last but not least, definitely not least, Call of Death Dwellers was amazing. We got to bring back Reclaimer and Bowmasters 3 times this league, and it was fantastic. It's crazy how good this is. Uh, our Prowess opponent even like played a creature and then like played a cantrip and then to get the brow trigger, but then it triggered Bowmasters again, and then I killed the Swift Spear with it, which is hilarious. But overall, I'm really satisfied. I think with how this league turned out, how mixing a couple shells, like this really is two different shells, mixing the calls and the evasions. The calls have been definitely been something that's been 5-0ing very 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 frequently. Sudden, like it's not something that's making headlines or anything, but like the Joe True list has 2 Call of Death Dwellers and 3 Grists and 3 Blue Lagoon Command. I really think the Invasion package is where you want to be. I was able to tutor up a Bowmasters. I was able to get an 80, which is relevant this league. Invasion of Ikoria is just a great tool to have in Black Green Rock. I don't really know what I want to change. Like, the Oof and Vigor have their roles. We didn't play against Tron. I really like the Duress. We brought it in against Scapeshift. We didn't draw, but like just having access to more discard spells. I don't know. I think this is a pretty clean list. I'll probably run this back again next time. So really happy with how this list performed today. So if you're watching this on YouTube, if you have any thoughts on how this league went, on the deck in general, please hit that comment button and just kind of voice your thoughts. If you want to support the channel, please hit that follow button on Twitch. I'm 30 followers away from 2,000. I'm so close. So if you want to support the channel, please do so. If you're watching the YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. I'm so close to 1,000 subs on YouTube, which is crazy. So please hit those follow buttons. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me, subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. You can see more pictures of Luna. So hope to catch everyone next time. Take care.